Good morning from Mumbai City, India, Bombay, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Vapor Dreams, hi, how are you? Well, we've got activity, ladies and gentlemen. We have people in the live chat. Hi, good to see you all. As always, let me know which part of the world you're watching from and how are you doing. I hope you are all staying safe and keeping well. Uh, Hey, we've got Melody, Vega, Kenny Brooks, and more people joining in. Good to see you all here. A bunch of noisy kids playing cricket on the beach. Nalini Singh, hello from California. Malia Thomas, what? No, wasting no time getting into the Q&A. All right, Malia Thomas wants to know what's an example of a keto OMAD meal. Well, before I start answering questions, I must let you know that I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer. I am a death metal musician who has done keto for a while. Um, and yeah, just knows stuff. Oh, and who likes to cook? Yes, my forte is the recipes. But what's an example of a keto OMAD meal? Well, for starters, I would never recommend OMAD to anybody. I know that it works for some people, but I think that OMAD is way too restrictive. I think it is not a practical way of living and not a fun way of living. You know, because I'm someone who likes to eat, and OMAD doesn't really let you eat. You know what I'm saying? You eat once a day. What's the fun in that? You know, I'm not saying I've got to eat like, you know, 10 meals in a day, but I'd like to have at least 2 meals in a day, 2 or 3 meals. So for me, OMAD is a no go. But however, if say you are doing OMAD, it's a struggle to get in those calories. I'm just thinking, especially on keto, if you are eating an OMAD meal, let's go to my website for example and have a look at something on the menu. You know, what is one of my popular dishes? Let's go to my butter chicken. Well, I guess let's look at the old white butter chicken or the murg makhani. My white butter chicken is about, okay, so something like this is 642 calories per serving. It's 5 grams of net carbs. Now, I don't know about you, but one serving of butter chicken is generally enough. So I guess if say you needed 1200 calories in a day and you're doing OMAD, you could have one serving of this butter chicken. Let's look at my naan now. You know, there's a search bar on my website where you can type in what you're looking for and it shows up. So my keto naan is about 58 calories only. So 700 calories from one serving of butter chicken and a naan. That still leaves you with 500 calories. So let's see what else. You want to get in some greens, right? I mean, let's see my spinach soup, because you need some vegetables. Like, you just can't have butter chicken and naan. You want some veggies. You need to get a whole bunch. See, the problem with OMAD is you can't get a wide variety of nutrition because you're so restricted, right? My keto spinach soup, if you have a serving of that, it's about 200 calories. So 700 plus 200, 900 calories. You still have 300 calories left. How about some cheesecake? Cheesecake sounds like a fun thing to eat. So maybe my berry swirl cheesecake, which is about 300 calories a slice. Hey, 1500, 1200 calories done, guys, almost. So I guess, you know, you could make a meal plan like that. So one serving of butter chicken with one keto naan, a portion of spinach soup, and a cheesecake. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a lot of food to put down in one sitting. And you know, this is not small portions of food. This is a big ass meal. But again, like I said, you know, while I don't recommend OMAD at all, because I am, you know, I can't see myself doing it ever, and I've tried it and I've never liked it. It might work for you. So if you feel OMAD is your cup of tea, then by all means. So here's what I'm going to say, guys. if you're looking for a short term fix, don't do it. I've seen people do the egg fast, I've done it myself, but all these, the thing with short term extreme dieting is you're putting yourself in so much deprivation that when you come out of it, you don't, like, there are very few people who actually control what they eat after that. And I can tell you this from experience, not just with keto but with a variety of diets. Short term fixes never work. So think of it this way: you do the General Motors diet, for example. It's an extreme diet, short term fix to get you, out of your stall or whatever it is. So you do it for 7 days, you lose say 4 kilos. Within another week of going back to some other form of eating, you put back those 7 kilos, because these short term fixes don't work. And then you have basically wasted 7, so you have wasted 2 weeks going from point A to point B and back to point A. I literally did this. Okay, I did keto, I lost 12 kilos and I gained it all back because this is the thing, like, I've done so many diets where I've bounced back because I've been too extreme. If you think short term, you're not going to have success with weight loss and diet. We all do it. We've all done the yo-yo dieting, keto or otherwise. Jose Reda Martinez says, would like to see you rock a quick riff for us. Oh man, hold on. And thank you so much for the super chat for the $4.99. I'm super grateful. Really do appreciate it. Hold on. Now I only have my acoustic guitar in the house because my other guitars are in the studio. I can't believe. By the way, it's oops, wait, hold on. Rebecca Mendoza, thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you for ordering the book. I'm super grateful. Hello from Rob Hart. Hi Rob, how are you doing? Give it all a good mix. Okay, I'm new to keto as I need to lose some weight and maintain it. What advice can you give, please? Well, my advice is you should follow my Keto for Beginners series and just listen to what I'm saying in those videos and read the blog post. For people who want to start keto, I've made it very simple. Make sure that you meal prep on Sundays, make enough food for the full week, and every week you can change the meal. And this will actually help you because you're committing long term. Like, don't go for short term fixes on anything. It never works. All right, a quick riff, you said. I haven't played guitar in a long time. What faith do you practice? I have no faith, I have no religion, I have no God. I'm an atheist. The only faith I follow, or the only principle I follow, is be a good human being. Never mind. I mean, I'm born a Hindu, but I don't follow and I don't practice and I don't believe in any religion and I don't believe in God, and yeah, atheist. It's in my Instagram bio as well. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in fairy tales, your man-made gods. Have you tried chaffles? Yeah, I tried it. Yeah, look guys, if you want to believe in God, that's you. Do what you want, man. I don't care. You want to believe in Santa Claus? That's fine. You want to believe in the Tooth Fairy? That's fine. You want to believe in the flying spaghetti monster? That is fine. I could not care less. If you are a good person, that's all that matters. If you are a bad person, doesn't matter what religion you are, you're a bad person. And you're a waste of space then. Da 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 da. Cool says, hey bro, I did my first weeks of keto, lost 24 pounds of water weight and I feel great, but sometimes I get nervous on how much I eat. I usually eat one big meal then fast the whole day. Maybe stop doing that then. Maybe start eating 2 meals or 3 meals. Don't deprive yourself. Don't make yourself in a position where you're like, oh my god. See, in my last video, I really want you guys to watch my last video whenever you have time. I'm going to just link it to you guys because I feel there are, how do I put this politely? We all have to first fix our relationship with food, Oops, sorry about that. I'm just going to share the link with you guys. Copy. Right. Here's the link, ladies and gentlemen. Check that out. Oh my god, please stop it, Kenny Brooks. Jesus Christ died for you too, bro. No, he did not. My God was never Jesus Christ. My God was whatever Hindu gods are there. Never mind. I'm just going to let you talk. Forget it. I won't get into this otherwise. It's early in the morning and I don't have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Where was I? I was saying fix your relationship with food. A lot of us need to first fix our relationship with food mentally before the physical can take its form, like I think that is super important to keep in mind. Like we don't often consider that mental health is a priority in life. We just say, oh, you know what, I'm fat or I need to lose weight, but also maybe look at why do you need to lose weight? Why did you eat so much? Why did you what is your relationship with food, right? Like what brought you to this point? Are you overeating? Are you an emotional eater? Are you someone who's just a compulsive eater? And the thing is, addiction is real. Like they're all different kinds of addictions, but an addiction to something is an addiction. And of course food is life, right? Because you need food to live. But say junk food is not a healthy thing to eat on to constantly snack on chips and cookies and things like that. Like those are like sugar addiction, for example. Like people who say, how do I handle my sugar cravings? I'm craving sugar all the time. Yeah, maybe you need to look at that as a serious addiction then. Like, have you ever seen anyone say, I'm addicted to chicken breast? All day, all night, I eat chicken breast, right? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen that? Like, I doubt anyone from the UK is online right now, but like they have a show called Freaky Eaters. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I don't know if it's broadcast in other countries, but it's called Freaky Eaters. So there's like a guy who's only eaten pizza for 25 years, somebody who's addicted to chips, somebody who eats only fried chicken. And you notice there's nobody ever who's addicted to salad, right? It's like, oh my, this guy is crazy, he's addicted to salad, he's eating salad. Or this guy is addicted to fruits, he's eating only fruits every day. So my whole thing is like, fix that relationship with food if you are at that level where you are like, I have no control. So yeah. Okay. Alexandra says, do you think it's okay to cheat once a week so as not to feel the depravity and not binge eventually? Okay, so here's what I would tell you, Alexandra. Now, here's the thing, the problem with keto is that it is a metabolic state, and you are either in ketosis or out of ketosis. That is a bit of a problem. So, if someone like yourself feels that that is a tough lifestyle to be on, and you want to have that cheat meal on the weekend, I would say maybe keto is not the right way for you right now. Maybe something like a low carb diet is better, because you're not putting yourself in a different metabolic state. The consequences of having that cheat meal on the weekend is a lot less, because if you do it on keto, you're kicking yourself out of ketosis and then you have to get back into it, and this is a bit of a yo-yo that I feel is not ideal. Whereas on a low carb way of eating, your intent is not to put yourself in ketosis. Your intent is just to eat less carbs, so you end up eating more protein that keeps you full. See, low carb is not a high fat diet. When people say they eat low carb, they don't eat they don't eat high fat. They're perhaps free with what they do, but they don't necessarily eat high fat like keto people do. Also, actually, no, they are not called vegetarians. Vegetarians, let me tell you, in India, vegetarians actually do not eat enough vegetables. Vegetarians in India are busy spending their time eating everything with potatoes and actually eating vegetarian junk food. This is something we have noticed, me and my friends, but it's true. Just because a person is vegetarian or vegan doesn't mean they are eating healthier or they are addicted to salads and things like that. They are addicted to the same things that non-vegetarian or non-vegan people are: pizzas, chips, burgers. It's just that they are addicted to the vegetarian versions of it. Right, Jose. So here's the truth, guys. If you guys have not been following up with what I do, is I'm also no longer on keto, and that's the truth. Like I said, I said this in my recent video. You have to select a diet that you don't feel restricted by. Now, for some people, like people who are on who have diabetes, who have autoimmune diseases, where keto has been like a lifesaver, for them, it's awesome. But for like someone like myself who personally loves bread, who loves rice, who tries different diets, who travels the world to eat different foods, doing keto is not practical for me, which is why I don't do keto anymore. But does that mean keto is like a bad diet or something? No, absolutely not. I always say this: diet is up to the person. For somebody, for example, who loves animals, who can't bear the thought of eating an animal for their meal, veganism might come easily to them. For somebody else who's been sold on the idea that being vegan makes you thin, they might try it, but it'll be too extreme for them and they'll give up, and it's pointless. Similarly with any diet, carnivore, like I tried carnivore, I felt great, but like it was so restrictive, I just like let go. Same with fasting. I tried alternate day fasting as well, didn't work for me. Tried OMAD, it didn't work for me. And I don't have a problem maintaining my weight, because I realize, like, I've been sort of calorie counting, or been aware of the food I'm eating for years now. So yeah, but that's like a totally different story. Girish Kulkarni, my dear friends, all of you from whichever part of the world you're watching, if you have any medical condition, diabetes, PCOS, thyroid, anything at all, please consult a doctor or a professional. Never forget that I am a death metal musician. Yes, I may know a lot about keto, I may be good at keto recipes, I may be awesome at making keto meal plans, but I am not a doctor. And I will never be able to take the responsibility of your health. All I do is I create videos and recipes so that people can get information, can get good food to eat. Even if you see my Keto 101 series and all, it's very basic. I never advise medical, like there's no medical advice coming from me. In fact, if you have medical conditions and you go and watch Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Eric Berg, there are some 1,000 doctors on YouTube now. Go to their description box below the video. They will all say none of this is to be taken as medical advice, this is for entertainment only. So when doctors on YouTube are not willing to take and give you advice on your health without a disclaimer, I don't think you should look at me for any kind of sort of advice for medical problems. You know, like you can see that people who have done keto, who have diabetes, they've commented on my videos saying, you know, it cured my diabetes, it's done this, it's done that. But at the same time, do your research, talk to a professional, and then start. So what diet are you doing now? Well, I've been trying a whole bunch of new diets because I have a second YouTube channel called Headbanger Eats, and I try a little different, like I try different diets on that channel. So I don't know, how long have you guys been subscribers of Headbanger's Kitchen? Just let me know in the comments. So I'm just going to pin this comment off now for anyone interested. So on this channel I do everything related to food that is not the keto diet. So I tried intermittent fasting recently, I tried alternate day fasting, I eat chicken, broccoli, rice, I tried different things. So those who have been followers of Headbanger's Kitchen for a certain amount of time, like 2-3 years, you guys remember I used to do vlogs also, right? You know, back to keto vlogs, I did carnivore vlogs, I did vegan vlogs, I did day of eating vlogs, I did grocery vlogs, all this kind of stuff. And I no longer make those kind of videos on this channel. This channel is now dedicated to keto recipes and keto meal plans and things like that. So all the other stuff that I like to make is now gone onto this second channel. So that's why I do those things over there. So I recently did a video, my latest one was intermittent fasting for a week. Yeah, so I tried intermittent fasting for a week. Before that I did I think I did alternate day fasting. Then I also do food reviews on that. Then I also did my $100 turkey video, and I just finished a 1-week food challenge now of I don't know, do you guys know who Greg Doucette is? Have you heard of the anabolic lifestyle? So I actually finished a food challenge of his cookbook. Oh yeah guys, don't forget to smash that like button on this video please. Myra says, I've watched you for 3 years, hope you keep the keto videos up please. Yes Myra, absolutely, I will continue to make the keto videos, do not worry about that. I've understood that people come to this channel for keto recipes, and that's the reason I will keep making them. So don't worry, if you are on keto you will always find a recipe on this channel, and hopefully my recipes are so delicious that even if you are not on keto you will enjoy the recipes. Alright, Rochelle says everyone's talking about doing a calorie deficit diet? Do you think that's more manageable? Rochelle, here's the thing. No matter what diet you do, no matter what, whether you're doing keto, paleo, carnivore, vegan, calorie counting, no matter what diet you do, if you're losing weight, you are in a calorie deficit. There is no question about it. This is basic science. Yeah. Now there are many factors that will affect this equation of calorie deficit. Yes, like if your hormones are messed up, if you have a slow metabolism, all these things will come into play. But if you are losing weight, you are in a calorie deficit. There is no debate about this. It's like people saying the earth is flat. There's no debate about it. They can believe the earth is flat, but the earth is not flat, and that does not change. It's like I breathe oxygen. That's not up for debate. You can say you don't breathe oxygen, you can say I don't feel like I'm breathing, I don't see there's no meter showing me that I'm breathing in only oxygen, I could be breathing in nitrogen and carbon dioxide. That's fine, but you're breathing in oxygen. That's what keeps you alive. So when you're losing weight, you are in a calorie deficit, whether you get that by intermittent fasting or keto or OMAD or counting your calories. That's how you're losing the weight. Whether you're controlling your insulin, whatever, it's all resulting in a calorie deficit. So what I like to do is I do like to actually count my calories. Oh my God, if you don't believe that there is a God, do you believe that there is a devil? Obviously not, Kenny. I mean, that's just stupid, right? There is no God, there is no devil, there is nothing in the sky that's going to make me burn in the fiery pits of hell if I don't do what it tells me. So I don't believe, I'm not a fool. Common sense. If there's no God, there's no devil. These are all made by men to scare people. What is the purpose of God? Hey, if you don't do what God tells you, you're going to go and burn in hell. Wow, such a kind, benevolent God. You should really watch, what's his name, man? That comedian. Guys, you know who I'm talking about, man. What's his name? George Carlin. I mean, he nailed it. He nailed it. George Carlin nailed it. And the best part is Christians have no argument. The thing is, when you debate with religious people, they have no argument. So there's no point. It's like trying to discuss with a flat earther, If you are a Christian, this man is going to hell. According to the Bible, is written by men to control other men. Have you noticed how all religions have the same shit, just a different book? The fact that there are multiple religions should give you an idea that religion is man-made, God is man-made. Because God has all the flaws of man. And you can tell the patriarchy runs across all religions, so you can tell that no women were involved in creating this, and it's years and years of oppression of people. I mean, it's just hilarious. Anyway, look, Kenny, if I'm going to hell, I'll take my chances. I'm sure hell is going to be more enjoyable than heaven, because me and the devil, we're going to get down, we're going to barbecue, we're going to listen to some heavy metal, and we're going to have a good time. Hail Satan! Anyway, no more jibber jabber about man-made gods and demons and whatever. Let's talk about things that need talking. Alright, hey Sarah M, thank you for the $5, really appreciate it. Okay, you're new to my channel, new to keto, and what's a keto calculator you trust, and what is a good source to find out my macros? Alright Sarah, so I used to use the calculator from a website called rule.me, and most of the keto calculators are the same. So I've actually done a full Keto 101 series where I actually show you how I input everything. Let me give you a link to that as well. I feel that will be good for you. So literally just watch the Keto 101 series. I literally screen grab and I show you how I fill in all the details. Where is my Keto 101 series? Whew. I did not anticipate that religion would enter the chat this early in the morning. Why does this always happen? Oops. Alright, here is my Keto 101 series where I take you by the... Wait, I've forgotten my intro. Welcome to my Keto 101 series where I take you by the hand and step by step on your keto journey. I actually do that. Alexandra, have a good walk. Oh my God. Can we leave the I will encounter God? I will also encounter the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. Of course, these are all like Western things. I mean, nobody cares about my stuff. Like maybe you are going to meet my Santa Claus, whatever thing, or my Tooth Fairy kind of thing. You need a moderator to boot the religious chatter. Yeah, you know, Lord, let's put them all in timeouts. Oh my God. What is the cost of belief? If you believe and there is no God, what did it cost you? Nothing. I'm having my, oh my, pray to Joe Pesci, the flying spaghetti monster. Look guys, I don't care if you want to believe in God, go and believe in it. Why are you forcing me? Like seriously, like I'm not telling, like I am talking about keto and you're like, but believe in Jesus please, otherwise you're going to go to hell if you don't believe in my Jesus Christ. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not even from your faith. Yeah, believe in the ramen God. Host, I'm your followers. What is keto rash and how do I get rid of it? Keto rash is apparently a rash you get when you do keto. You get rid of it by introducing a few more carbs into your diet, I believe. But I think Dr. Berg and Ken Berry and all these guys have a video on it. Again, I never experienced the keto rash, so I've never really researched much or dealt, you know. I mean, I have researched, but like not like with the intent to advise people on it. So yes, of course. All right, let's do this. 9:20 a.m. I have been online now for 33 minutes. Well, I definitely want to say thank you all for being here and watching my live stream. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, can you do keto and calorie count if you are a type 2 diabetic? Temeka, like I said earlier, I am not a doctor, so if you have any medical condition, please do consult your physician. Having said that, if you are looking to lose weight, you can definitely calorie count. In fact, that is exactly what I have suggested that people do in my Keto 101 series. So yeah, you know, even though you may count macros, sometimes the macros count the calories for you. Some lovely questions. Finally, we're talking about some cooking as well. What are the main spices I should buy to make Indian food? Okay, so there are 5 spices I would say every kitchen should have if you want to make Indian food. You want red chili powder. Now, if you don't like spicy stuff, get the Kashmiri red chili powder. Okay, Kashmiri red chili powder is basically the sort of paprika of India. You want turmeric or turmeric, whatever you call it, depending on your accent. Okay, you want to have some garam masala powder, you want some coriander powder, and you want some cumin powder. These are the 5 essential spices that are there in my house at any given point in time, and it's what I use in all my food. Now remember, these spices are not spicy. The chili powder is spicy, and when you put fresh green chilies when making Indian food, that is spicy. Garam masala, if you put a lot of it, can give you some heat, but the other, like turmeric, coriander powder and cumin, are not really like spicy. They're not that kind of spicy. Are there any Indian dishes that you can get in Indian restaurants that would be safe to assume they are keto friendly? So I would normally, can you hear the aeroplane? There's a plane overhead. Okay. So in an Indian restaurant, I normally stick to tandoori chicken, any kind of kebabs. So seekh kebab, not galauti kebabs, kebabs like reshmi kebabs, malai kebabs, all these things. Did you make a keto naan? Yes, there's a keto naan on my channel. I would order basically the meat dishes. All the meat dishes are largely keto friendly. You can always ask your server if there's any sugar in it or if they use any starch. Now the thing is, the amounts used are generally very little. Again, I don't know which country you're in, because the way Indian food is made in India versus the way Indian food is made in the West is kind of different. So generally the dry chicken items, tandoori chicken, Afghani chicken, malai tikka, reshmi tikka, chicken tikka, all these kebabs are perfectly keto friendly, and you can ask them to give you a side of butter with it and put that butter on the kebabs. Have you done a keto samosa chart? No. Is keto big in India? Well, given the size of the population, no. But it's a diet that mostly the middle class and the sort of well-to-do people are doing, actually, if they are at all. Yeah. Oh wow, there's some deep questions here. Okay. Sneha says, can you make some salad recipe videos? Already done. Check the playlist section on my YouTube channel. There is a keto salad playlist. The second question is, can you tell us the amount of salads that can be consumed on keto? No, because I don't know anything about you. See, Sneha, that sounds like a girl's name. Now you might be you are a girl according to your name. You might be, say, 5 feet 5 inches tall. You might weigh 60 kilos. The food you need versus, say, a man who is 6 feet tall and 80 kilos is different. So there's no like one size fits all. You have to understand how much food you need. That's why I made my Keto 101 series. So please watch the Keto 101 series. Alright, Multiverse says, Sahil, I've recently started following your channel. Can you help me understand the difference between counting calories and carbs? How do I calculate my food intake? Thanks for everything. Again, please watch my Keto 101 series and follow that. Out of all the sugar substitutes you would recommend, so I use stevia for my coffee. I have stopped eating artificial sweeteners. I eat sugar when I feel like, and I control my portion, but I got sick of the taste of artificial sweeteners. If I do have artificial sweeteners, I use the Lecanto maple flavored syrup. Can you do a version of keto version of biryani rice? Already done, guys. I'm ahead of all of you. Keto 101 series 2 under, yes, Swerve is a very good one. Understand. And I used to like Sucrin Gold also. Keto 101 series. I've also done keto biryani, just search for it. Trejo's World says, I'm 350 pounds and would like to lower my blood pressure but have a hard time sticking to keto, should I use your recipes right away? You have blood pressure, please consult a doctor. If you are doing keto, you can use my recipes. I have meal plans, I have recipes, I have everything you need, but please consult a doctor if you have any medical condition. Thank you very much, my brother's keeper. Appreciate the compliments. Whew, 40 minutes, guys. So I think 5 minutes more. I'll be happy to stick around and chat, but then I got to go and get a workout in. As you can see, it's morning here in India. You know, it's a nice, lovely day. The weather is great. Heather says, can you help me season around the bitterness of cauliflower? Heather, I think you need to wash your cauliflower or buy it from somewhere else, because cauliflower is not bitter. So there's a definite problem with what you're buying if it's bitter. Cauliflower does not have any bitterness. So please do look into that. Yeah, cauliflower should not have any bitterness at all. Can you suggest me a calorie calculator? Yes, if you just want to calculate calories, TDEE calculator, if you just, here it is, tdecalculator.net. Super easy to use. I use this. See, the main thing is you need to be honest, guys. I'll tell you what. A lot of people are very dishonest when they use these calorie calculators. So my recommendation is, especially when people when the calorie calculator asks you for your activity level, just put sedentary. Okay, if you're doing 15 minutes of HIIT and all that, does not mean you put heavy exercise in the activity level. Also, body fat percentage. Lot of people are so clueless about body fat percentage. Most likely you are in the 30 to 40% category, most likely. So, you know, don't put 20% body fat, like, you know, that's why people get these bizarre readings from these calculators, because they're not being honest and they perhaps don't understand, you know, what the body calculator is saying. Whew. What is the cheapest and fastest way to transition from carbs to fat? Well, I mean, just buy whole chicken, buy eggs, buy butter or olive oil or ghee, whichever is cheapest, and start eating. Buy fresh vegetables. The thing is, you end up eating a lot less on keto. At least that's what I felt. Like, when you eat carbs, you tend to snack a lot. So even when you buy those cheap snacks, you're buying a lot of them. But on keto, you eat less frequently, so you anyway end up spending less money. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for me to say bye bye to you guys. 60 seconds more. It's been a beautiful live stream. I want to say thank you to those who have been asking questions, those who have given money through the super chat. I'm super grateful. Thank you all very much. And guys, you know, a lot of you asking me if I have certain recipes. Go through my channel. I have 350 plus recipes. More than 350 recipes. On my website there is a search button where you can look for recipes for keto naan, keto biryani, any dish you want. I have probably done it. Have you thought of going carnivore? already done it. I've done a carnivore vlog also, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it, and carnivore was not for me. But if you want to watch those vlogs, let me link you again. And guys, I don't know if you know, but like every channel on YouTube has a playlist section. So I've made like different playlists so you can easily find all the videos in one place. So hopefully all this stuff will help you to get more. And you know what, guys, if you ever want to do me a favor, watch more and more of my videos. The more videos you watch, the more it helps me. So keep watching those videos. I greatly appreciate it. Let me share the carnivore vlogs with you now. Here we go, carnivore vlogs. And yeah, I've got over 350 keto recipes. I've got vegan, carnivore, day of eating, grocery haul, you name it, I've got it. Vegetarian vlogs, vegan vlogs, everything is there. Anyway, thank you all once again. I hope you all have a great day or a great night depending on where you are. And cheers and keep ketoing. And I will see you maybe next week for a live stream again. Smash that like button if you would like me to do more of these live streams and have these conversations and questions. And you know what? You all have a good day. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Okay, bye bye. End live stream. End live stream.